Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB. This is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge Save with Siena. We have got a youth intake preview and it looks dire. Even though it says it's a real god generation for the club and we've got a lot of wingers, we've got no defensive midfielders coming through. We've got no wingbacks coming through. The fullbacks are not the best. Most of the centre midfielders do not look like they'll ever be good enough for the team. The next crop of wide midfielders do not look like great prospects. Most of our attacking midfielders coming through look to be below the required standard, and there are a few good wingers in general. What this does tell me though is keepers were not mentioned, strikers were not mentioned, and centre-backs were not mentioned, so who knows, we may get lucky with those again. But I'm not looking forward to this new intake because, while it's my last ever one, and it probably won't affect me that much, I want to at least get a decent intake so I can at least celebrate something that might happen for the future. Because you never know, right? You never know. Also, we've got a new affiliate. So yes, we have a new affiliate in the form of Xanthi, and it's a Greek affiliate. So Greece is on the cards next year if we can get to that point, if we ever need to get to that point. So we've unlocked 3 clubs, 3 nations in next season's game in the form of Sweden, Serbia, and now Greece. Now, admittedly, they haven't got the best facilities in the world, but they have still got decent enough facilities that I'm interested in it, and good youth facilities, average youth recruitment, adequate academy coaching. I think it works for me. Even if they've only got a 7,244 seater stadium, we can work with that. Still. I also noticed something very bizarre, and I didn't think was ever possible. Panathinaikos on the second tier Greek football. So that's slightly awkward. Imagine having an 84,000 seater stadium and being relegated while playing there. That must be slightly embarrassing, right? Right? Still, we've had a few games since we last met. Let's go with those games, shall we? The last game we had before we met was a 1-0 defeat against Real Betis. We beat Bologna 1-0 at their ground of the league this year. And for the first time in a very long time, we feel like a team that can actually do a good job. We weren't at our best, admittedly, but we still got the job done. And when we got the winning goal from Walter de Segni scoring from the free kick, I knew we had a good chance of doing something very special this season. I really did. The next match we had was at home against Fiorentina, and we actually dominated them. Ivor with the opening goal. He hits the post initially, but then it comes back to him, and he reacts first to it, surprisingly enough. 1-0. Then Pelli scores with this free kick, top corner, really good stuff. And then in the 92nd minute of the game, we make it free. Beckers gets involved. Margiotta finds Beckers. Beckers plays this in the middle, finds Corella, who gets very lucky, but they've had the floor, fumbles it, and scores on the rebound. Admittedly, Corella should have scored 2 more goals in this game. He had chances to make it 5-0 at one point. So if Corella had taken his chances, we would be winning 5-0 instead of 3-0. But he still scored anyway. And that's all that matters as far as I'm concerned. The next match we had was away from home against Juventus, and we took the lead after de Segni scores the opening goal with a penalty. Calandro's injured, so he's not taking his penalties, and we make it 2-0 before half-time. Ifrat scores with this effort, and I thought to myself, are we about to beat Juventus and Inter Milan in the same half of the season? No, because Juventus start fighting back in the second half, and honestly, I probably should have made some changes, but Alex scores the opening goal to make it 2-1, opening goal of the second half. And then the 90th minute of the game, they score with a corner. Yes, it was unfortunate we couldn't stop them, but they definitely came alive in the second half. They had 12 shots to our 1 in the second half. We had 10 shots to their 1 in the first half, so we got the better team in the first half. They were the better team in the second half. It was no question about it. And honestly, at the end of the day, we kind of got lucky. We got to share the spoils, but we still got a point against Juventus at their ground. I'm not complaining. Even if we did throw away a 2-goal lead, but can we not do that next time, please? Come on. The next match we had was away from home against Monaco in the Europa League. We needed to win this game to top the group, and win this game we did thanks to Polino's header. So we are through to the second knockout round of the Europa League because of this result, and we finished 2 points clear Real Betis, who actually scored more goals than us because they decided to turn up and kill off Shakhtar Donetsk in the end. Shakhtar Donetsk did not enjoy this group, just 1 point, and that was against Real Betis. If they hadn't got that point, does that mean we would have finished below them? This draw between Shakhtar Donetsk and Real Betis might have actually saved us. So we did well in this group, we really did. The next match we had was against Pascal, and it took this free kick of Vitin that opened the scoring for us, and I was thinking, oh my god, we're going to do well. Then Marco does this free kick. It's saved, but Fesensi also hits the rebound, so 2-0. They had a man sent off just 3 minutes before that second goal went in, and we were kind of in control once we did that. So yeah, easy game for us as far as we're concerned. We probably should have scored more goals. An extra 2.22, so we're definitely very good at that. Defensively, they had no shots on target. I think that tells you all you need to know, really. The last game we had was against Bari, and we took a 1-0 lead here with the only goal of the game inside 3 minutes after the second gets found by MacLeod, and we are looking strong. Yes, admittedly, we had an extra 2.87, they had an extra 1.41, so we could have won by more goals, but we still won and kept the clean sheet too, which is very, very important as far as I'm concerned, especially when we look at the league table. Because right now, we are 1 point behind Inter Milan and Juventus. I'm trying to figure out how we've pulled this off, but we have, and we're looking very good. I don't know why that is a thing. We have not lost a game in the last 9, so I don't know why that's lying to us. Spal, of all teams of the one that's got that unbeaten record against us broken. They're in 8th place, so admittedly it's probably not as disastrous as I make it out to be, but Bologna just beats Spal. Bari have just lost to Benevento, so Benevento are in 4th place because of their game in hand. Milan have won the last 5 matches, so they are starting to pick up the pace, and actually, they might have won the last... Have they just won their last 8 matches in a row? Hold the phone. I've got to check this out now. Have Milan won their last 8 league matches in a row? I think they have, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... They've won their last 8 league matches in a row. Where was this in the Champions League when they beat Bayern Munich? But they lost to Man City, they lost to Rangers 4-0. They somehow only just got 3rd because of it. But Milan have won 8 games in a row in the league. Can they not do this right now? I kind of like this gap we have over them. So, AC Milan, 8 wins in a bounce. I mean, we're doing really well to be in 3rd place. We are in a title hunt. There's no question about it. We are in a title hunt this year. And 1 point behind Juventus and Inter Milan, who we've taken points off. We're the only team to have beaten Juventus. Sorry, we're the only team to have beaten Inter Milan. And we drew a 2-goal lead against Juventus, which meant if we had not done that, we would be top of the table. I don't know about you, but that tells me we might be the team to beat if we can just stop giving away silly points like Spal and Napoli. Yeah, I mean, they're in the top 8, but that's still beside the point. We are taking on Atalanta, who have had a horrible season so far. They are down in 13th place. Admittedly, they have won the last 2 games. Admittedly, it is Parma and Empoli, so it's probably not as impressive as it sounds. But still, if we win, we will have 40 points after 18 games, which for me cements the idea that we are a title challenger this season. I want to make that a goal. If we were to win the league in my last season, I'm going to wonder what on earth we've been doing until now. Especially when now, apparently we're the 9th best team in the division. Apparently doing well helps your prediction preview go well. I never thought that would be a thing I could look at. But okay, we're now top half team apparently, according to this piece of data that I never thought I would pay attention to. Still, Atalanta. Let's take on them first. Let's take on them. Let's make it so we, yes, we can potentially be a title challenger this year. I like the idea that's the case, honestly. Do you like the idea that's the case? I think it's pretty nice to think about that we could potentially be looking at this team that for the first time ever is challenging for the Serie A title on merit, not by accident. Have I ever done it by... Is that possible to challenge for the title by accident, or is it always on merit? I'm confused myself now. But yes, anyway, let's take on this team. We've rested them for this match because it's Atalanta, despite the fact they were down in the table, and we've won against them 2 times in the last 2 matches. I'm not taking this lightly, so let's take on this team and try to get all 3 points, shall we? They got a goal kick. Apparently they've had the 2 shots so far. Okay, we've had a shot now, but they've had the early chances, which has not gone away. But we get the ball back. Di Luigi finds a Segni. Carella, Iferat, Carella, a chance. He goes for a goal. It's in. His 2nd of the season. And we have the all-important goal that has given us the lead and ensures that as things stand right now, we are top of the table, I think. Also, Juventus and Inter have not even taken on each other yet. So, even if this doesn't take us top, we still have a chance to go up and on top of the table. And that is very exciting. So, a chance from a throw. Brilliant on the ball. Finds Di Luigi. Goal of space we have our possession now. Oh, what a ball to Iferat. Oh, what a goal from Iferat. His 14th of the season. To think he'd gone 16 hours without a goal and now he's got 14 goals this year. He is turning up the heat again. He went missing towards the end of the last season, but right now he's turning up when we need him to be. And this is a great ball from Di Luigi, who still hasn't wanted to sign a new contract. But if we get a top 3 finish, or even challenge for the title and win it, maybe you want to stay. As things stand, 2-0 at half-time. We are looking at this and thinking, we need Juventus to drop points. They were winning 2-0. We need Inter to drop points. They're winning 1-0. But we are doing everything we can to ensure we are challenging them and making them work for their games. So, 2-0 at half-time. Let's see what we do in the second half. They got a throw. I mean, we gave her a 2-goal lead against Juventus. I'm concerned we could do it again here against Atalanta, who can be amazing on their day, but they've not had a better season so far. And if we get the ball back, this could be useful. Oh, Margot. I should have kept it. Should have waited for the pass. He had the time to do it as well, which is the annoying part. But Simonov, Vic has found Fonche. And we get the ball back. Margot does get it again. He's been very good with that. And that's a great ball. This time is what we need to do. I have a chance for his second. He's got his second. And I think we're going to win this game. I don't know why, but I think we're going to win after being freed up after 47 minutes. I could be wrong. I could be wrong when I say this, but that's a wonderful pass from Margiotta and Ivrat. We just hit them on the counter, and it's worked wonders. It really has. 3-0. We've got the best attack in the league. There's no question about it. And Viatina can now do some damage. Here's Margiotta again looking to do something here. He's cut inside. Could have played across, didn't. Fonsense plays across. Oh, the second he's made it 4. This is going into Christmas. This is a side that's given us problems over the years. We're beating them 4-0. Where on earth is this coming from? Remember when we were struggling just to get to 40 points in this division? I remember those days. It may have taken us a while, but after so many years, this is our 16th season, we have finally built a team that might be able to challenge for the title. Free kick to Atalanta, so they're going to try and do something. I'm going to tell Iolu to ease off his tackles. I don't want to get him sent off. I might be able to take him off, actually. Eunice on the chance, and that's a chance they should have taken. Okay, it's a throw. I was about to make a change, but Viatina now, Margiotta. It's 3-0 Juventus. Desegni. How do you give him that much room? How do you give someone that much room to play with in the box? In your own box. That's 5 now. We feel like a team that literally can just turn up and score, and it's wonderful. It really is. Right place, right time. Margiotta to Desegni again. 5-0. You know what's the scariest part about this situation is we're about to try and get a 6th goal. We've got depth as Viatina has missed a chance to make it 6. We've got a chance, legit, to actually do some damage. And Inter conceded. Fiorentina have scored an equaliser as we're about to win 5-0. But Inter score again. Oh my god. We actually could have won and gone up the second, but we didn't because Inter scored a last gasp winner. I mean, this is amazing. Remember when Atalanta just destroyed us many years ago? This is a statement of intent. It really is. Siena 5, Atalanta 0. Juventus did win 3-0. Inter with a 93rd minute winner to ensure they stay in second place. But our attack is something else this year. We really have just found a team that works now. And it's all homegrown. That's the best part about this. It really is. So, at least I can say we're not going to go down. 40 points already this year. We've been amazing. And I think this is our year to really challenge. 10 games without defeat too. Inter Milan beat them 4-1. Atalanta beat them 5-0. Juventus, we gave her a 2-goal lead. But we're actually challenging for the title this year. And I cannot be happier. So, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video. And that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. Let me know in the comments down below. Am I right to believe we can challenge for the title this year for the very first time? Or am I being delusional? I need your opinions on this. I know what you're probably going to say. But I still want the opinions either way. So, until next time, goodbye. And well, good night.